Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, we're recording. Let's record the screen. Welcome to Inside Dash, episode 5. I am too far away from this microphone. I'm trying a new thing here with this microphone. Don't know if you could see it. Don't know if you could see it. This is a cheap microphone that I've always had when I used to do stand-up. But I bought this pop filter thingy. Hopefully this will sound... I just got sick of that lav mic, man. That lav mic was just a pain to have it on, all these wires on you and stuff. All right, this is Inside Dash, where we go over our pictures, screen grabs, and general things DoorDash has sent me throughout the week. Today, I thought it would be pretty cool to, well, not pretty cool, but interesting to check out some of the emails that DoorDash has sent me throughout these weeks. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's record our iPhone screen and put it up here. I should have done this. I should have prepared a little bit better for this. But this, if you haven't noticed, is more of a relaxed, conversational type of video in preparation for me doing a podcast. Let's see here. So I'm not really in a rush to go through this stuff. I just want to chill out with you guys, go over some of the news and things that have happened to me during DoorDash. Of course, I have been experimenting with this earn by time. Okay, screen is recording right now. I don't know why I clapped. I don't think it's recording. All right, let's watch a TikTok video just to see if it's recording sound. Okay. I need to have headphones for that. All right, we're not doing that. Anyways, I've been playing with this AI stuff, man. This TikTok AI, the Jap animation. It's really cool. I was like doing it last night for I don't know how long. Check out this one. Inside the car with my little car cleaning thing. Here's me with the DoorDash bag. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I mean, that's really dope. Check out some of my Disney paintings. This is Brer Fox from Song of South. It turned it into like some butterfly with a girl that looks like from the 20s. I don't know. I think that's really cool. Let's see, I did Figment from Epcot Center. I think that's so cool. I don't know. So I've been playing around with that, but we're not here to review TikToks. We're here to, oh, look, Amazon. I got this pop filter and microphone holder thingy. What do they call this? I don't know that much about audio. I mean, I know it's the most important part of video, having a good audio feed. But what do they call that? I've been watching some YouTubers that are reviewing microphones. This is a cheap Samson microphone that I just had. I'm planning on getting the SE Audio V7 or something, which is a handheld mic, but it's supposedly one of the most, well-reviewed handheld mics out there. I think it's a condenser mic, I forget, or a dynamic mic. I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to the audio game, but I'm learning, and I think that for the price, I think those microphones go for like $100 a pop, and I only need 2 of them if I'm going to do an interview style podcast. So I'm gonna save up and try to get 2 of those microphones. All right, let's go through my DoorDash emails. This is recording the screen, hopefully. All right, new ways to dash. Drop off packages with DoorDash. This is interesting. I guess now they're going to have us pick up FedEx, UPS, or regular U.S. mail packages, which is a good idea. You know, my dad is a a eBay reseller, and he's always going to the post office and dropping off packages. So I guess they're signing a deal with DoorDash to do this type of work. All right, go to the customer's address, pick up the package, bring it to the drop-off location, either a post office, FedEx, or UPS. They give you a little barcode. I guess you scan. Go to the counter, drop off the packages. The customer sends you if the customer sends you a QR code, make sure to show up to the store associate. Okay. We take a photo of the receipt. Okay. Sounds legit. And that's it. Now, I wonder if looking at this, I'm like, okay, cool. Just another thing for DoorDash to have us deliver, right? Pick up people that are maybe have an online business and need to like send out their things. But my initial question now is, are these people going to tip? Because DoorDash seems to be, if you check out my video the other day, the last Mad Dash, when I did that Wild Fork, I got a feeling that Wild Fork has signed DoorDash up to deliver their deliveries, but they're not really promoting this idea of tipping. And I feel like this delivering packages thing is probably going to be in that vein where people don't feel like, I'm not going to tip a DoorDasher. I'm like trying to save money by sending shit through UPS and FedEx. Why would I tip the DoorDasher for that? If you have an online business, you're used to going to the post office all the time. So I don't know. All right. Next email. Why did I save this email? Shop holiday deals at your favorite retail stores. Okay. I think I saved this because, it's Sephora. So it's a good thing for us DoorDashers to look at how DoorDash is marketing their service. Here we got PetSmart. I do PetSmart all the time. For a while, they stopped giving them to me. I've never done an Office Depot or an Office Max, but apparently we can do Office Max. Let's see. And Dick's, I've done Dick's all the time. That sounded bad. All right. So that was just something I saved there to kind of... keep that in the back of my mind. Like, hey, if things are slow, maybe drive by that Dick's Sporting Goods, drive by that PetSmart. You might get an order there. Most of the PetSmart orders I get are actually really good. All right, this is another deliver packages. Like, okay, a little bit more in detail. Okay, here's a screen grab that they send on their email. Let's see what this says. Deliver to FedEx. 1.3 miles for $7. I mean, I'll do that. And it looks like they're giving you 90 seconds to accept or decline. What are other Dashers saying about this new service? I don't give a shit what other Dashers. I like to test things out for myself and then give you guys my opinions here. And obviously, as always, my opinions are uncensored, to say the least. Okay, so cool. Deliver packages with DoorDash. Like, okay. I look at every offer that comes in there. I don't give a shit what they want me to do. I don't have to deliver just Wendy's and McDonald's. Like, whatever. Like, I was joking to my friend the other day. I was like, they could send me an offer to help dismember a human body. And I'm like, I'll take a look at the miles and see. Wait a minute. Wait, $35? Wait, I got to drive. Oh, wait, I'm driving 5 miles. And hold on. Let me ask Siri, Google, how long does it take to saw through human bone? Never mind the whole, I might be an accessory to a murder. Like, I'm just looking at a DoorDash offer the same way I'd look at any other DoorDash. Like, is this going to take me more than an hour to dig the hole to hide this body? It's a joke, people. I'm not going to dismember. But you know what I'm saying? It's like just any task that goes through DoorDash. I'm down,
$35. It seems an awful cheap for me to dispose of a body for. All right, here's a shop and deliver email. That was a joke, by the way. I do not condone, murder in the first degree or any degree for that matter, or manslaughter. You are prioritized. Oh, this was interesting. I am prioritized for shop and deliver orders, which I haven't gotten a shop and deliver order in over a week because I've been testing this earn by time thing. And I guess that shop and deliver and earn by time aren't exactly compatible. And then you can see why. I've talked about how, people take their sweet time doing these earn by times, to, lift up that base pay. You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, I have not been doing to the extent that I feel eventually Dashers are going to get hip to doing. Like, why deliver anything? Why take longer to deliver anything when you're getting paid by the minute? I have done some things to make my time a little bit, let's say, just drag out a bit. But innocuous things like I don't take the turnpike, or I won't take the expressway or pay any tolls. I put the avoid tolls thing on my GPS. So, no sense in paying a fucking toll when you're, getting paid to deliver something. Like, that shouldn't be on your end. So I don't do that. I basically just don't take any more time. It's weird. It's this earn by time thing is kind of, you have to like change your way of thinking while you're on a dash because you're not in a hurry. You're trying to get at least, you're trying to make every delivery take you at least 20 minutes because, 20 minutes times point, we get paid 11 an hour here in South Florida. So it breaks down to be 18 cents, 0.1833. So I'm constantly asking Siri, Siri, what's 1833 times 25?
It's 45,825.
Okay, well, that's going to be $4.58. You know what I'm saying? So you're constantly doing that. So, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm not taking any more time than I need to. And I'm not in a way where I'm abusing it. Like, I am delivering it within the parameters that they're setting. If they say deliver by 5:51, I'm delivering it by 5:51. If I get there at 5:48, I'll probably just, go ahead and deliver it. But at the store, I'm not in a rush. I'm like, oh, it's not ready yet? Okay, great. I'll take your time, Ale House. I'm here. I was at the Ale House the other day, and I'm like, no worries. I'm not in a rush. Take your time, whatever. When the food's ready, and that's when I'll get in my car and deliver it to the customer. I'm not like, oh, fuck, this is bullshit. It's taking too long. Should I unassign? Fuck this. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm like, okay, it's taking a little longer. So be it. This is probably gonna be anywhere from $1 to $2.50 more just by waiting here, 5 to 10 minutes, depending on traffic. Anyways, all right, so deliver. So let's go back to that. So I'm getting priority status, and I guess this is kind of new. I've never seen this. It says how to maintain your shop and deliver priority access. Deliver at least 3 shop and delivers during the preceding 4 weeks. Okay, so this is sounding like Top Dasher kind of things. You have to hit some kind of parameters here. Find or successfully substitute over more than 90% of the items from all shop and deliver items in the last 4 weeks. Some advantages for Dashers include priority access to DSD orders. I'm guessing DSD is DoorDash Shop and Deliver. I don't know what else that could mean. More access opportunities, higher earnings per order compared to restaurant orders. Okay, I mean, I kind of agree with that. I like doing shop and delivers, especially if there's a low item count. I do tend to make a little bit more than a regular restaurant, but it's a double-edged sword because you could also sit in the freaking Walgreens looking for something or a Target looking for something, and there's no substitute, and then you have to call, and that eats off your time. No restaurant mealtime rush. Okay, I don't mind the restaurant mealtime rush anymore, you know? So a lot of the things earned by time has programmed me to accept more orders. Oh, by the way, like, let's look at my ratings. Check out my ratings, man. This is insane. I'm at 100% completion rate and 100% acceptance rate. Isn't that insane? And I think when I check out my first earned by time video, I think I was at 77% around that time. So I went from 77% to 100 in a week and a half, a week and 2 days. It's Friday right now. I started earned by time last Wednesday. So a week and 2 days. This earned by time thing, man, if you haven't tried it, I would try it because I've done pretty well with it, actually. And what I've noticed is that I've done less deliveries, but I've made significantly more in base pay on each of them. Have I gotten the 0 tip orders? Yes, but not as many as you might think. The dirty little secret with this earn by time thing is, yeah, you go along like, I assume all the orders I'm getting are 0 tippers, you know? But at the end of the day, the dirty little secret I think DoorDash is keeping from us is, even if they wanted to give us all 0 tipper orders, I don't think they can. I think eventually you do a shift with this earn by time. If you are curious to see what Top Dasher's like and you're never at 70%, you're always like at 40 or 50s, do a couple shifts at the end of the month with this earn by time thing just to test it out. I guarantee you'll get to 70% by the end of the month. And you'll realize, holy shit, the earn by time thing kind of makes sense for some areas and some times of the day, especially during high traffic. Today in South Miami, the traffic is bonkers because of Christmas shopping. And I did like Pizza Hut orders that were paying $7 base pay, $6.50 base pay, regular ass orders, and they were tipping orders. So I would test it out. If you want to, I think what's going to happen is if enough people test this out, they're going to increase their completion rate because you can't decline. I mean, you can decline 1 an hour, but I don't understand why you would. I haven't declined any offers during earn by time. I've just been biting the bullet, and so far, so good. My opinion is I don't think this is going to last. I think DoorDash made a big mistake because I didn't think they counted on the base pay being so elevated on some of these orders, because things go wrong all the time. That is the source of a lot of Dashers' frustrations, is when an order is taking longer than it should. Now it's like you're getting compensated when that happens, and it happens pretty often. All right, let's finish up these emails. So I'm on the priority thing for shop and delivers. So I guess I'm going to wait until January and do a few shifts that I know I'll get some shop and delivers just to allow for that shop and deliver. I can do 4 shop and delivers a month. I usually do like more like 6 to 7, maybe even in the 10s, you know, shop and delivers. Okay, update to DoorDash's. Here's a policy terms and conditions email. I don't know if you guys have received this. I have not read it. They're updating their privacy policy to make it easier to understand and better describe how we process personal information. Okay, this just seems like a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo. Whatever. All right, last email. Holiday cheer delivered. Oh, it's a Dash Mart email. All right. Ran out of brown sugar? Yep. Need something to bring to the party? Shop Dash Mart's assortment of fresh groceries, pantry items, and local favorites. And fill your cart with cheer. I should be a voice announcer, shouldn't I? I think I have a good voice for that kind of stuff. I've always loved imitating like the announcer guy like at theme parks like Disney World and stuff like permanecer sentados por favor. Remain seated, please. All right, so that's our DoorDash email. What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go separate the screen grabs of the week to show you guys what I've been doing. So I think because I'm not operating off my regular camcorder, so this battery looks like I'm gonna have to. Let's do the diamond transition. All right, recording screen. Now, all right, I'm just going to record my camera roll. I don't care. I mean, I don't think there's any embarrassing pictures of me here that I know of. If there is, I'll just edit it in the video. All right, let's see. All right, this was where I left off. I think that's kind of cool that I take a picture of. This was a Cheesecake Factory delivery. I'm starting to really appreciate the art of drop-off photography. I'm not going to obviously post people's faces or their addresses, but yeah, this is a picture just to make sure it was a Cheesecake Factory delivery. This was an earn by time order, and just to make sure no one's going to scam your boy. Yeah, I snap a little picture of her. Oh, you didn't get your order? That's funny. Then who's this lady walking back to her house with bags that appear to say Chick-fil-A on them? Who knows? By the way, I can't wait. This lady did not scam me, but it has happened to me several times. Check out the video of me where I describe, I think it's the video where I go to Key West, where I describe in detail what happened in that story. The lady said she didn't get her Wingstop, and I got a contract violation, and I got so upset. So I've been doing that. I've been, this lady tipped $1, but look at that base pay. This was the same lady I just took a picture of. $10.61 base pay. Yeah, it almost took me an hour to deliver it, but then again, this was Dadeland Mall Christmas shopping traffic. And look at the time. It's 3:20 in the afternoon. They were slammed. So had this lady been a better tipping customer, this potentially could have been a $15 to $20 order. You don't know that, right? It ended up being $11.61, but fine. This was probably the last delivery of my lunch. I'll take an extra $11 on to top that off. You know? All right. Okay, so I have been getting the kind of orders I've been getting. I went to this Greek restaurant in Coral Gables, Maria's Greek Restaurant. And the reason that I put that there is I never got a delivery from this restaurant. I've never gotten a delivery from this restaurant. This is a local restaurant, and this was an earn by time, and the payout was pretty. Let's see did I take a screen grab of the payout? No. But okay, I don't know why I screen grabbed this, but check out this summary. From 2:17 p.m., 3 hours and 21 minutes, I made $68.24. I mean, that's pretty comparable I've definitely worked 3 hours and 21 minutes and made a lot less than that. And check out this, completed 3 deliveries. That's pretty good. All right. What else do I have here? This is kind of voyeuristic, right? I'm not even like. Usually, what I did for these inside dashes is that I would separate all these screen grabs, and I had an order, and I knew what I was going to talk about. But here, you're just getting an inside look. 18 minutes. Base pay was $3.46. Okay, so it took me. Let's do the math on that. What's 3.46 divided by 0.1833?
The answer is approximately 18.8761.
Okay, I'm an idiot. That's how many minutes it took me. Okay, 18 minutes. It's well, that's interesting to note. So this was almost 19 minutes, but they paid me $3.46 base. So I definitely did not take my time with this. I delivered this as soon as I could. I mean, that's probably the average time that I take to deliver an order, around 15 to 20, 25 minutes if I have to wait. And the base pay it's definitely better than, what have I always complained about during this? If you look at the last, I don't know, month or two of me DoorDash vlogs, the thing that pisses me off more than customers who don't tip is when customers tip, but yet DoorDash wants to give me a $2.50 base pay. That's what sucks. That's what pisses me off even more than a non-tipping customer. So at least with this earn by time thing, like, yeah, okay, that's a crazy $20.55 tip, but at least the base pay is decent for the amount of time and effort that I put into this delivery. I forgot I don't know if this was this. Yeah, I think this was I don't think this was the Greek restaurant, because the Greek restaurant actually took me a while to wait for. I think this was a different one. 20.55. So let's just suppose this was a $10 tip. This would have been $13.46. That's still a good order, you know? It doesn't have to be a crazy tip. All right, there's me with my little Marlins hat, testing out the lighting in my car. There's the blue light. All right. Let's look at this drop-off photo. You know, I just feel like we should put our little. I should find the theme to Masterpiece Theater. Dun, 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 dun. Let's put our art critic glasses on, and let's analyze the intricacies of this, fine art photography that we see before us. This was by looking at the bag, this looks like it was cracked by Chef Adrian. And, I remember this delivery. Yeah. As you could tell, that door is very fancy. This is one of these $1 million homes in South Miami that have the architecture of that, like almost like a very minimalistic, fancy schmancy Guggenheim Museum vibe going on here with the very sleek tile. Look at the potted plant here. Very nice artisanal like vase. They had Christmas lights on. And this son of a bitch didn't tip me. And let's see. Okay, yeah, let's look at the breakdown. I remember this. This was one of 3. They threw 3. Oh, yeah, I know why I screen grabbed this. This is the first time, I think, that I've had 3 orders in a batch. And it happened to me during the pay by time. I've since, now, I've learned what to do when this happens. Believe it or not, I did not take my time. This took 44 minutes, but I feel like it should have taken 50. Now, what's 6 more minutes? Let's see. What's 6 times 0.1833?
It's 1.0998.
Okay. So I would have made an extra $1 out of this. So probably not worth it to, extend the delivery. But I think what I did here was I dropped off, I think it was a pizza. I'm trying to remember. It was a pizza delivery. Yeah, it was a Pizza Hut. I believe order 3 was a Pizza Hut, and the guy tipped 0. And I was like thinking, oh no, wait, the 0 was the art guy. That's what pissed me off about this, was that the Pizza Hut delivery, check out the first 2 drop-offs, which were paying me less base pay. They were both tipping customers. And then, then that last guy that I thought was going to be the big tip out of the 3, I thought that Cracked by Chef Adrian was going to be the big tipper, and he ended up stiffing me with a $0. So, had that guy have tipped appropriately, like $4 or $5, this would have been a $20 order, which, for 44 minutes would have been okay. Look at the miles. I only drove 7.1 miles. So all in all, even if I got screwed over by one of these customers, I put less wear and tear on my car. I did do 3 orders, fine. Check this drop off out. This was a sushi maki. And this is an interesting picture too. Let's put our art critics, let's put our art of the drop hats on. I think that's what I'm going to call this. I'm going to do inside dash. This is an art of the drop, because I just find it so interesting that digital photography is so commonplace. When I worked at the Miami Herald, I started working at the Miami Herald in the year 1999. Yeah, I know, I'm 1,000 years old. And when I started working there, I'll see if I can find a picture of me. I'll put it up here. They had this big film developing machine. It was called the Nuritsu 9000 or something. I'll find the picture. I have it somewhere. I was like 21 years old. You can see me in this picture. I probably have hair. But it was called souping film. And I started working for this newspaper at a time when they were transitioning from film to digital. So digital cameras were very new when I started studying and experimenting with photography. Even in art school, I went to New World School of the Arts, which is in downtown Miami, and I took photography there, black and white photography. I would go in a dark room and develop my own film and make my own prints and enlargements. And so when I started working for the Herald, I remember the first time I got like a consumer grade digital camera. It was a Nikon Coolpix. It was like probably not even like 5 megapixels. I mean, we're talking about one of the earliest digital cameras. It was weird to be able to take a picture and then flip it and instantly see an image. That was not something that, as a photographer, you were used to seeing. And fast forward, I guess the reason I mention all that is now we take photography, especially digital photography, so for granted that we don't understand. We throw away these pictures. This is obviously a screen grab. I'm starting to screen grab all my drop-off pics just in case for some reason I need to prove that it was dropped off. I don't know. I don't need to do it, but I do it. Here we have a Snoopy Winnie, a Snoopy Merry Christmas foot doormat there. This is one of those fancy houses that has, you could tell the sides there, that was like a koi pond, but I guess they are cleaning it or redoing it, so it was drained. And I just found it interesting that there's a light that's hanging from above, and there's a packet of food by the door. And this is like a work of art, isn't it? There's something haunting about these pictures that I can't put my finger on. But anyways, the fact that we throw away these, there's a lot of things that you can, now that when you look at these pictures after, because you think about it, your Amazon guy, your delivery guy, he just snaps the picture to prove it and he moves on. He doesn't think about it. But the more I've been looking at these images on my camera rolls, the more I'm starting to like appreciate them as like works of art. You know, it's like this disposable thing. All right, so what's this? All right, a customer tipped $6, 14 minutes, 257 base. Okay, so this is an example of, this probably would have been a normal delivery, but it was an earn by time. $2.57. So this is comparable to what it would have been as a regular earn by order delivery. So we still get, you could do the earn by time thing, and you could still get, especially if you're not, milking the clock, which I probably could have done in this one. I don't know when I needed to deliver this by. It's not showing that, but could I have taken 5 more minutes and made an extra $1 off of this? Probably. Let's see, what time was it? 8:39 p.m. Did I need to do that? Probably not. So you can judge what orders you feel the need to do that to or not. Here's another delivery picture. Okay. Oh, this is the same house. I should blur that. That's the only thing that sucks about going through my camera roll, is I can't blur the addresses. So blur that address, Mario. This is just in case I needed it. All right. Here I have some text messages. I forgot what this was. Oh, yeah. This was the first problem that I've encountered. Now, if I'd been doing this a more complicated way, I would have grouped these texts together and done a scroll thing, but whatever. We're playing this by ear, people. Let's just go through this. So I remember what this was. This was the first, because I'm testing out this earn by time, and this is the first problem that I encountered with earn by time. And I don't think even DoorDash knew how to, as you could tell by these text messages, they didn't know how to solve my problem. I got a McDonald's, right? So I accepted it. Now, when you earn by time, you're supposed to count, by the time, when you accept the order, the clock is running, and you're supposed to be making 18 cents a minute, right? Oh, but what happens when somebody steals the order? We all know it's going on very often now that people are stealing orders. So this is what happened. I go to the McDonald's. The lady says, oh, we gave that to another Dasher. All right. So I contacted this agent. What did I say here? Speak to an agent. Order was given to a previous Dasher. It took forever. But I'm like, okay, well, if I'm getting paid by the minute here, did DoorDash count on their support, Dasher support, taking so fucking long? Because I'll tell you what, I've been on Dasher support sometimes for over 40 minutes to an hour. And if I'm having a problem with this delivery, clock's running, bitch. I was hoping to get this lady to call the McDonald's and remake the order and give it to me so I can deliver it. And all this time that's being wasted, best believe I'm going to get paid for, right? Okay. How are you doing today? They do all these like niceties, you know? Hi, Mario. Thanks for contacting. Do you really need to say that, artificial intelligence? Like, how about just like, what's the problem? Like, come on, bro. Hey, it's your money, not mine. I'm doing great. Let's just take 5 minutes and talk about how fucking great we're doing while I'm on the clock. All right. So I told him that. Thanks for bringing this to attention. I know how inconvenient it will be to drive to a store and hear it was picked up already. Oh, really? Yeah, it's very inconvenient. Not so much anymore, bitch, because I'm fucking charging you for this time. I called help support. Oh, yeah, because I also, like, they take so long that I called, you know? Sorry for the delay in reconnecting you. Is there anything else I can help you with? I called the Dash support. I forgot what they told me, but it wasn't satisfactory. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm still on the chat thing. I'm logged in as earned by time. How are canceled orders paid in that system? If you are scheduled for earned by hours, you will be paid at the end of your schedule. I will forward you an email with more details on how this option works for your better understanding. I already ended, it said needed, but since I use voice to text, it always messes up. I already needed my current Dash. Do you mean ended your current Dash? Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Smart DoorDash chat support person. I was not paid for this canceled order, not by half and not by time. And it's true because I ended my Dash and I saw that it was not aggregated there as a store is closed or because when I called, they said, oh yeah, you'll be getting half pay. And I was like, well, I'm earning by time. How does half pay work when you're earning by time? Are you going to take the time from the time I accepted it to the time you canceled it and pay me half of that? Because that seems kind of shitty to me, at least. Like, shouldn't I just be paid for the entire time that you wasted? Because had you have called McDonald's and then remade it for me, I would have delivered it, and best believe all this fucking bullshit chat support time, fuck, my fucking camera is going to run out of batteries, will have been counted. And if it wasn't, they'd get a stink from me. Anyways, let's just end this because this fucking camera, my dumb fuck camera, is going to run out of batteries. I was not paid for this canceled order, not by half, not by time. I was earning by time, blah, blah, blah. When you select paid by hours, your Dash time will be calculated for payment. It includes the wait time as well. Let me know if more info, blah, blah, blah. But okay, but the order was canceled after the wait. And never was able to be delivered. How is pay calculated in that situation, smart DoorDash support person? They ended up just saying, don't worry about it. Everything will be okay. Payments will be processed by the end of the time. By the way, they were wrong. It was not processed by the end of the fucking day. I had to call back the next day. Hold on. Let's stop this and fucking start again. All right, we're recording again. Damn it. A little behind the scenes look. I still haven't done the soundproofing. I'm gonna try to just soundproof this entire room with these foam panels. Make it like a what do you call those things? Echoic chamber. All right, screen's still recording. Whatever. Fuck. What do you call those chambers? There's some cool YouTube. I'll link the YouTube videos. If you YouTube like quietest room in the world or something. What's the word? It's anechoic. Echo. The root word is echo. Let's see. Let me Google this real quick. Yeah, I was right. It was called anechoic. Anechoic chamber. Which means no echo. So basically, I'll put the video that I watched. This guy does a pretty cool video. The whole entire room is surrounded by these foam, these things that break the sound waves of a room. And when you go in there and it's like you're suspended in it and it's like 360 degrees of this material and it's spaced so that you're in the center of this room. And then like you can hear like your saliva in your mouth. You can like hear your clothes ruffling because there's no echo in the room. And they say like if you stay in there for over an hour, you go crazy or something because like you can hear like all these minute things. Anyways, let's go back to my recording. I never stopped recording it, so hopefully I can sync this back up. All right, let's see. I'm moving it up and down right now, and now I'm going to stop. Boom. All right. So this chat ended with Mario. I can understand how worried you are because even a penny is worth the hard work you put in. Oh, really? Thanks, DoorDash support person. I'm sure you really understand how much every single penny is worth to me. Don't worry, everything will be calculated and processed as soon as... they just tell you this shit, these people, and it was bullshit because I had to call back the next day. Anyways, they did process it to me, and it was, just in case anybody's curious, it was half of the fucking time that they paid you to wait. But whatever. All right, this is another cool drop-off picture. Now that we're analyzing drop-off pictures. This was at the Miami-Dade Water and Sewage Department. It was actually a hand-it-to-me order, but since she wanted me to go in there and, I went ahead and texted her this picture before. And I believe this lady tipped very nicely. Yeah, look, this was in Carolina Ale House. It was earned by time. It was a $3.50. Took me 19 minutes. So I'm not mad at this earned by time, guys. Would this have been a $3.50 base pay normally? Maybe. Maybe it would have been a $2.50 base pay. So I'm not mad at that. All right. Next picture. What was up with this delivery? Why did I take a picture of this McDonald's delivery? Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought this was going to be a no-tipper. I've delivered to this person's. There's no address on this house because this guy always does this to me. This is a weird situation because this guy usually never tips, but I end up getting his orders for some reason. Maybe it's because it's late night or it's a McDonald's order, and the McDonald's is like not even a mile from where he lives. But I delivered to him the other day, and I was expecting a 0 tip, and then he tipped. So I'm not sure I understand. Some customers tip, and some customers don't tip sometimes and tip other times. I don't know. It's depending on whether they got paid that week, if they're in a good mood. I don't know. Interesting picture, though. It's very low light. You can see the clouds in the background. The porch light lights the McDonald's bag just perfectly. Can I zoom in? Yeah, check it out. It's kind of cool. Me and my red face. All right, I got to blur that one out. It's interesting what you could tell from the places you go to. That's what I meant to. What I was talking about earlier. How you deliver so many things, and you go to so many different places and different doorsteps, and it's kind of fun to watch them after the fact. Look at this drop-off picture. This was a hotel. This chick didn't tip. I got pissed after this delivery. She worked at a, you know what? I wasn't that pissed because, she was working. This was like 3 a.m. Or was it? It was late. I don't know if it was 3 a.m. It was like after 12. She worked at this hotel desk. It was just a little bit further than I would have liked to drive. And quickly snapped this picture before I left. It's just funny. A Baja Blast and a Taco Bell bag and an empty desk. All right, this is the next day. Yeah, this was the last delivery of the night, I think. Just the way we just disparage photography. I'm going to put this through the I'd like to put this through the AI filter. You know what? Let's do that right now. Let's heart this. Let's go to TikTok. All right. That's my mom. Well, let's do this. That's so cool. That's so cool the way it does that. Anyways, all right, let's do it. The upload the picture part. All right, recents. No, we go to favorites. Let's see what that Taco Bell picture looks like through the eyes of Japanese animation, artificial intelligence. Oh, look, it's a box full of flowers and a nice little coffee mug and some kind of weird. Okay, wasn't that interesting, but it's artwork, I find that interesting. All right. Oh, I'm going to blur all that stuff out. Nobody should be doxxed. All right. Oh, we got a comment. Should we look at a comment? I've noticed I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts, and whenever I start getting belligerent comments calling me an entitled piece of shit, or look at this dork with his bald head and his ponytail complaining about non-tips, get a real anytime you get a comment on a video that says get a real job, you expect to get high pay for all this bullshit work you do, whatever. Any kind of troll fucking comment like that, I welcome, because when I get those type of comments, I realize that video is doing well. So go ahead. All right, let's see. Hey, ponytail, bring the nuggets. Look at this fucking guy. Feel free to this is real time. Feel free to tell this guy to go fuck himself. Dumb fuck. Yeah, anytime you post anything about getting a 0 tip, and then all of a sudden all these people that watch YouTube shorts start trashing you, that means your video is going viral. So keep up those comments, you dumb fucks. But when I monetize this channel and I start making money off these stupid little comments, it's going to make up for all those shitty customers that didn't tip. So by all means, call me a dork, call me a stupid ponytail bald fuck. Who's your dad? Look at this. People called me a dad. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody needs to pick up his father. Okay, fine. Oh, so what's your big fucking get? Oh, that I'm old enough to be a father? Yeah, I guess I'm 44 years old. I guess I could be a father. You got me. Good slam. Oh, you really showed me. Anyways, these are like 13-year-old boys that are commenting on my fucking shit. So it's like, I bring it on. Who cares? All right. Any more drop-off pictures that are interesting? Let's see. This one was kind of cool. This was a pizza delivery. What was that? Pizza Hut? Was that? Oh, it was Anthony's. It's the average. At least they have a table. Nothing pisses me off more than when they say leave at my door and it's a pizza delivery and there's not a chair or a table. So like leave at your door. So like you want me to just leave it on the floor and it's late at night. So I'm not going to ring the doorbell. Or sometimes they say don't ring the doorbell. I understand that. I don't like when delivery guys ring my doorbell. But you ordered pizza, bro. Like, at least put a little chair or a stool there. Like, don't blame me when the ants get in your pizza then. Like, I don't get it. All right, what did I get here? What did I screen grab here? We're going a little long on this, huh? Maybe we should start wrapping this video up. Oh yeah. Why did I screen grab this? Because this was a double order, but I believe this was delivering to the same house. Which one was this? I don't know. Anyways, this almost took me an hour to deliver. So why isn't the base? So the base pay was around $10, give or take 10 something. And customer tips $7.30. I forget what this was, but one thing I can say, and this is kind of what I mentioned at the beginning of this video, one thing I've learned when you get, this is advice, if you're doing earn by time and you get a double order, they're going to, I mean, every situation's different, but what I can tell you is go ahead and deliver the first order. If it's going to do two different customers, deliver the first order to the first customer before picking up the second. Now, I understand that sometimes that doesn't make sense because if you're already in the shopping center and the merchants are both like next to each other, but if they're asking you to pick up a second order that's near the drop-off of your first delivery, go ahead and drop that off because the counter's still going, right? What they want you to do is wait for the second customer's food while the first customer's food is in your car. That's a big no-no in my book. Not only is that bad customer service, but like, I don't know how long that second merchant is going to take. Like, what if I have to wait there for 20 minutes? Are you telling me that I could drop off the first customer's food 20 minutes ago? They're not going to be very happy with that service, and their food's going to be cold. So deliver whenever possible. Deliver the first item first to the first customer, and then go to the store and hit arrived at the store. Now, sometimes you can't do that because it's delivering to the same customer, but I learned that lesson because look at the base pay on the second delivery. It was $147. That sucks. This is one of the cases where DoorDash ends up winning in this earn by time thing because they threw you a secondary delivery that only what's 1.47 divided by 0.1833?
The answer is approximately 8.0196.
So it took me about 8 minutes to deliver that second one with a 0 tip. And I ended up getting screwed on that. Okay, you got me. Here's another cool shot. I remember this. I guess I'll blur out that thing even though you don't know what building this is. This was a North Italia. Oh yeah, I remember this. The guy got pissed at me because I parked right in front of it during holiday shopping. North Italia is in Dadeland Mall. And the guy was like, they were taking forever for this order. And I was sitting there going like, go for it, dude. I'm earning by time. Like, so if this isn't a tipping customer, hey, I don't get it. Took me 40 minutes to deliver. Great. At least the base pay is going to reflect those 40 minutes instead of sitting there and getting a $2.50 base pay and it's taking forever. This is an interesting picture. I took it kind of from as I was leaving from the end, and I don't know, it looks like a hallway. I bet you if I put this in the AI thing, it'll be like a train or something. Let's do that. Let's see what this looks like in the AI filter. This is cool. Oh, God. Okay. Let's go to recents. No favorites. What do you think it's going to be? I see a train. Oh, no. It's just, they got rid of the bag. Sometimes I've done this with photos and the bag turns into like a little fairy or like a person. And it's so interesting. I mean, this AI thing is so fucking cool. Anyways, let's go back to what I was talking about. Okay, so this delivery, let's see if I didn't screen grab the total from this, but I believe this was a good order. I think they tipped. I delivered to the Ritz-Carlton in Coconut Grove, and they were remodeling their rooms, and they were painting. And I thought this was very kind of haunting. It was a Shake Shack, and the room number was, the doors did not have the room number, so I was like going crazy. But whatever, it was a paid by time. Did that. Oh, I thought this was cool. I posted this on my Instagram. Check out what Anthony's Cold Fire Pizza did. They made a Christmas tree with pizza boxes. It's kind of cool. All right, what else did I do here? Oh. All right, this is another one that DoorDash won. DoorDash, you won. You fucking won. I can't believe I really got fucked over on this one. 41 minutes. It was an Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza, and it was delivering. This one got me pissed, man. It was delivering to the good area of South Miami where all those mansions are. So I thought for sure, it's 2 different drop-offs. I thought for sure one of these was going to be a high tipping order. I thought maybe the second one was a little add-on, like, hey, you're going there anyways, fuck it. And I'm like, I was willing to take that hit, right? I thought the first guy was going to tip me big, like at least $10 or something. Because one of these orders wasn't even a pizza. It was a bunch of salads and like entrees and pasta. And I was like, it was like over $87 worth of Anthony's Coal Fire entrees. And they both stiffed me. But check out, I did one of those for $2.18 base pay. And the whole thing took me 41 minutes. The only positive thing I can say about this drop-off was I didn't really go that far. I mean, driving to Anthony's was probably the majority of those miles. Everybody lived close by. So, all right. So you win this time, DoorDash. But boy, the other night, I did some pretty good deliveries with Earn by Time and got good tips and inflated base pay. So far, so good. Let's see if this calculates with my little... what's 0.1833 times 41?
The answer is 7.5153.
Okay, so it checks out. $7.65 is around 18 cents a minute. But anyways, I wanted to talk about, I'll end this little inside dash. This is part 5, right? Part 5. I always talk shit about BJ's. Now, my advice to anybody who gets a BJ's order, check out the BJ's order where I freaked out with all those bottles of water, because usually that's what people get at BJ's, unfortunately, is pallets of water. So much water that it doesn't even fit in your car. Anyways, this is an example of a good BJ's order. I accepted the BJ's order. Always accept the BJ's order. You can always unassign from it, right? You can always unassign from it, especially if it's a pickup, right? This was a pickup. Whenever I see Wesley Farms, I start like having a post-traumatic stress disorder, because it's like Wesley Farms is what the pallets of water are called. But I saw that it was unsalted butter, so I'm like, okay, that's not bad. This all looks like somebody is baking a freaking cake or cookies or something, right? So I accepted it. 25 items. I'm like, all right, I'll do this. This is my first BJ's order with Earn by Time. BJ's Earn by Time. No wonder it was a pickup only, because if this would have been a shopping BJ's Earn by Time, it would have taken me significantly longer, right? I've yet to get a shop and deliver Earn by Time, and for good reason, right? So I accepted it. I said, all right, fine. I actually took a picture. There I am at BJ's. Hey. I took a picture of what it was. Check it out. So I'm like, okay, cool. No problem. Only thing that sucks about BJ's, and I really hope that they fix this or, implement. It's like, bro, why don't they just have paper bags, bro? Like, I happen to have some Dashmart paper bags in my car, and I ended up, I think I took a picture. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. First of all, fuck. I have to black that out. The other good thing about BJ's pickup is they give you an itemized receipt. And in this receipt, that's right, it says delivery tips. Bing! Yep. $24.44. So right off the bat, by the way, I could still unassign from this. So if I saw that this was 0, or maybe it was 4, and I'm like, bro, this is going to take me 20 minutes. So the base pay for 20 minutes is going to be around $350 or whatever, plus 4. And like, maybe this isn't worth it. And then I go, hey, you know what? Something came up. I need a bathroom break. I realized it's my nephew's graduation and I'm late. Whatever the case may be, I could have unassigned from this if it wasn't to my liking, right? Gotta blur that out. So I put a lot of the flour and stuff in paper bags, as you can see in this picture. And I used my Jenny Craig hot cold bag for some of the gold medal flour. And there's also, that's a huge dog food size bag of sugar. But this ended up being a pretty damn good order. Check this out. And this is in the middle of a lunch shift. I was like curious. Took me 39 minutes to complete. Once again, took my time, right? There's no sense in doing this any quicker than you need to, right? All in all, it was 39 minutes. Let's see if that base pay is relative to that. What's 39 times 0.1833?
It's 7.1487.
Okay, so 7 and some change. So the base pay is right. And the tip amount is exactly what I saw on the BJ's receipt. So, hey, you know what? Bravo. This BJ's order was completely worth it. And I appreciated this. It was actually delivering to a business. So, right on. All right. Let's see. We're finishing off this stash. Let's see what. I had one last thing. Oh, yeah. Here's another good earn by time delivery. That was a total fluke. I basically was on my way home. I think it was Tuesday night or Wednesday night. I forgot what day it was. I think it was Tuesday night. Was it? Yeah, it's Tuesday night. I was in the University Park Zone. I was driving back home. It was the end of the day, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's turn on. The cool thing about earn by time also is you don't immediately get orders. It's not like you're going to sign in and they're going to just bombard you. Like, you have kind of time to analyze and to think. You're a lot less stressed. And from what I'm experiencing thus far, I'm putting less miles on my car. Like, I literally did like a $68, $70 late night run the other night, yesterday night, or the night before. And I didn't waste that much gas. I was like almost at the last quarter of a tank, and I ended up doing pretty well, and I did not put a lot of miles in my car. So I think that's a positive thing. All right, so I get a Pinecrest Bakery, and it's kind of going a ways out. I'll show you the order. I'll have to black out the address there. I zoomed into the map. That is the UPS facility here in Doral. And I wasn't necessarily that close to the Pinecrest Bakery. It was the one on 107th. So from the 107th Pinecrest Bakery to the UPS facility in Doral wasn't that far mileage-wise, but I was on the Palmetto kind of going home already. But I accepted it. I look at the order details. Now look at this. Look at the time on this. This is 12:49 a.m. This is like, this is the last delivery of the day, and I'm glad I accepted it. $212 of pan con bistec, which is a steak sandwich, basically. It's a Cuban sandwich. 20. So this is kind of maybe like a holiday party. This is the UPS facility. So I'm like, all right, you know what? This smells of a high tipping order. So I accepted it. I'm like, let's check it out. Look at the bag. That's the UPS facility right across the street from an Amazon warehouse. I had to find the security gate, and look at that. It's just a bag full of steak sandwiches, 20 steak sandwiches. Took a picture. That's the security gate. It's just these beautiful photographs. I find them to be beautiful, man. I want to make that a recurring segment here. I'm going to call it Art of the Drop. I already mentioned that, but whatever. So what was the final tip out? I forgot to take a screen grab of it, but I have my total earnings. That was, like I said, it was the last delivery of the day. Check it out. He tipped $26.16. So, fair tip. It was like, this is almost like a bulk order, party order, whatever. Took me 46 minutes. And in that 46 minutes, the base pay was $8.54. Now, had this been, this would have been a good order, even if had that base pay been a standard pay by order. I'm guessing the base pay probably wouldn't have been $250. It would have been something like $450 or $4 or something, making it a $30 order. But hey, it is It was a $34 order and 70 cents. It's a good way to end your night, right? So my lesson is I'm not mad at earn by time, guys. I'm not mad at it. I'm doing it. I think I'm driving less, saving on gas. Yeah, I showed you some examples where I got screwed on a handful of deliveries, but if you're already used to being a top dasher, you've already trained yourself to kind of accept some mediocre to crappy orders every now and again. And to be quite honest with you, I am probably seeing less crappy orders than I usually do. And I'm spending less time just driving around without an order, because if you're earned by time, I basically just park somewhere, which I didn't usually like doing when I was, dashing in the regular sense by order, What else did I want to show? Oh, I wanted to show one last screen grab. This happened. When did this happen? All right, let me find it. I did Brickell. Yeah, I went to Brickell. Oh, that's what I wanted to show. It's this fancy new hotel. Check out this picture. This is the elevator. They had really nice elevators. This was an order that was also a Pinecrest bakery. Apparently, at night, Pinecrest Bakery is like the only thing open. This was completed at 1:05 a.m. Now, I knew this was going to take me an hour. It probably would have taken me longer, actually, because this is the Pinecrest Bakery on Bird Road and 67th Avenue in University Park by the Wingstop. And I noticed it was delivering to a hotel in downtown Miami. So I'm like, you know what? I'm earned by time. This is probably going to be the last delivery of the night, or one of, I actually ended up activating in downtown and did a few orders there that were worth it after this. But so this is a tipping order, and it's going to take me a long time, but not necessarily that far. I mean, I just took Flagler all the way to downtown Miami, took my sweet time. 59 minutes, so base was $10.84 and $12 tip. But let's suppose that was a $5 tip. Still not a bad order for the amount of miles that I drove. All right, listen, my battery's going to run out again. That's been Inside Dash. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe with a B. And if you think I'm sus, you can subscribe. Always tip your delivery driver, people, because one day your delivery driver might be me, and I'm special.